And we're back with Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Let's keep going through the Cave of Wonders.
I'm really tempted to try something this part. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, what were you thinking?
Oh, you'll know it when I do it. If I do it.
Okay. This is kind of a cool space.
I like this. Whoa. This is cool.
Yeah, so this is... other than Olympus Coliseum, which wasn't really that much of a world in Kingdom Hearts 1, this is the first like full world where we get to compare one-to-one how 1 and 2 approach it. And you can see that the Cave of Wonders, it's much less maze-like than before.
Wait, what happens if you do something you'll have to start over?
So basically we have to keep fighting enemies and go down these platforms, and we got a timer, and if it runs out, we gotta do it all over again.
Were those Heartless and blocks of ice?
Yeah, they were little ice Heartless.
Oh, no. Oh, can you fall off the platform, or no?
No, there's a barrier.
I was thinking that was part of the challenge. You know, this does introduce a strange thought, a thought experiments about the Cave of Wonders. Because, you know, the Cave of Wonders never, like, collapsed in the Kingdom Hearts universe, right? Like it did in the movie.
It was kind of collapsed. Like, there was that magic carpet sequence at the end of...
so it did do the collapsing thing?
Sort of, but I mean, you can come back to it later because it's a video game.
Right. I guess my thought is...
so this is a puzzle piece that you can miss right here, and you'd have to do the thing again.
Oh, I hate that.
The depth perception is difficult. So.
I don't have any. Oh, hey, look at this guy. He's cool.
Oh, yeah, these guys are cool.
It's giving Wizrobes from Tears of the Breath of the Kingdom of whatever.
Zelda in general.
Yeah.
And what were you saying about Cave of Wonders?
Oh, right. So, the genie's lamp is gone, but we're here to get treasure, not to spend it on ourselves, but for someone else. And I wonder if it's like how the cave would react to like such a situation. I don't know.
Well, it's they are running into an issue of like, we want to use this world again, but we already did the plot of the first movie. Yeah, we can kind of do the second one, but like, what video game justification do we have to go around to the different areas?
Right. Unless we want to do that sick fight where we have to fight Jafar while he's clowning on Genie with that epic song, You're Only Second Rate. Did you ever see that movie?
I'm sure I did, but it has been so long. I couldn't have been older than 8.
I've seen it like twice. Wait, you have to do it again?
No, I'm just showing that you can warp now between the top and the bottom. So if you want to, you can. Oh yes, so I forgot to bring this up in Port Royal. In the stock version of the game, you use a map to select your destination to sail to. The Refined mod removed this and just had you talking with them, selecting it like as a dialogue choice. And this is because they kept running into an issue where the game would always crash on that map.
That's annoying.
And it was only a couple of days ago that they finally fixed that bug.
Okay.
So that's why it doesn't show that here, and it won't show it later.
That's a cool hat. Wait, that's not a hat.
Some sort of icon.
Oh no, it's Pete. It's giving Luigi's Mansion.
Great. Now let's go get that lamp. We gotta keep Jafar bottled up, or he's gonna destroy Agrabah.
Did Pete ever read as a cat to you? Because he never did to me as growing up.
When I saw him, I probably first thought dog.
Yeah.
But Goofy's supposed to be a dog.
Right. Like, he just doesn't... I think it's the big chin or something.
The facial structure just doesn't scream cat.
Like, he seems more like you said, some kind of...
Oh, you know what? He's kind of bulldog.
Yeah. I'm starting to wonder, is he a cat? No, I don't actually know.
He is definitely a cat.
Okay.
So this little fight here has a lot of tiny Heartless, including those Ice Cube Heartless that you pointed out earlier. So this is actually an ideal place to grind out Wisdom Form.
Ah, what makes it good for that? Oh, sorry.
Because of all these small Heartless, and Wisdom Form levels up every time you kill a Heartless. So right here, with the... I guess I should take back what I said last time. Ice is strong against fire in this game. So all of those, all these little fire Heartless here, they're dying to all of these blizzards that I'm firing off. And all the Ice Cube ones died of fire. And... if I was a little bit better at managing Wisdom Form, I probably could have killed all these guys and kept Wisdom Form. But, oh well. But yeah, Reflect is great in here because you're in this tight little area, and they're shooting stuff at you, and you can reflect it right back. Because this is a bit difficult at this stage in the game, these three big guys. In this tiny little area.
You know, the more we go through this game, the more tempted I am to just get off my butt and try to race this playthrough and see if I can beat Kingdom Hearts 2 before we finish this Let's Play.
I mean, if you... obviously, I'm up for any help you have and you need, and I have a lot of tips and whatnot.
That's true. Like, because I'm watching a seasoned professional play, but I'm sure I would have died many, many times by now.
A seasoned professional that's never been quite brave enough to take on critical mode. Even though I hear that proud mode is technically harder than critical mode.
What the heck?
In a lot of people's opinion.
This room...
it's the Peddler's room.
What? What's the Peddler doing in the Cave of Wonders?
He's not. We left.
Oh, okay. My brain interpreted it as this was a lower level in the Cave of Wonders. I'm not very smart.
No, they did cut straight to it. So,
as a kid playing Portal, I got confused. I pulled the Matt and Pat, and Matt getting mad, and Pat getting mad at Matt for not understanding how portals work. How many holes are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. This is worse than brain cancer. You're giving me mind cancer. You're infecting my ideas. I think that was the first, I think that My Little Pony fan animation with him as Celestia and Matt as Luna may have been my very first exposure to those guys from... I remember when, like, they had, what was it, Twilight Sparkle be Wooly, and I'm like, who's this guy? Little did I know I'd end up loving Wooly.
Okay, so we just got another level in Synthesis, so now we can use both a Bright and an Energy, although I renamed them to Soothing and Wellspring. So we can both reduce the amount of materials required for a Synthesis and get double experience.
Ooh.
And I think we've already gotten, gotten like the Serenity / Hungry items.
Mm-hmm.
So when you synthesize it again, you can do the Hungry and either a Wellspring or a Soothing.
Oh boy.
Geez. Yeah, those flames can stun lock you.
And with multiple of them around, I could see how that could be really bad.
Yeah, but fortunately, you can use the guard to reflect their projectiles back.
Oof. I do like that Agrabah is less of a very small little area as opposed to the last game. Like there was something.
Yeah, it is a bit more expansive.
There was something kind of fake and eerie about a lot of the worlds in like eerie in the sense of like weirdly unsettling to me. Like
they were very claustrophobic.
That must be it. It's kind of like how people say Mario 64's Dire Paradox has a negative aura or some crap about it.
Yeah, it's definitely a different design philosophy in the environments. 2s are a lot flatter but wider, and generally less labyrinthine, which, you know, there are ups and downs to both. In general, as Kingdom Hearts went on, the environments got simpler and more straightforward, arguably to a detrimental degree. And then 3 tried to turn that around, but still have really big areas, so they were still rather wide.
I'm surprised this merchant has yet to rub the lamp.
Lamp hog, go away. Gotcha.
They're kind of ignoring that.
I win.
Huh. Huh.
Nice one, Iago.
Way to go. Look behind you.
You know, you guys could actually help.
Oh. I feel like they limited how many lines they gave Gilbert Gottfried.
Nice try, Bird Brain. Just wait till Jafar's free. He's gonna make one beauty of a Heartless.
I mean, whoa, what? Did he rub the lamp or something? Oh, hey! It's Homer Simpson.
Yep, it is. Yep, Genie is once again voiced by Dan Castellaneta here.
You princely little muffin, you.
What a man you've become. Or whatever that Homer joke was.
Forlorn and genieless. Oh, the humanity.
Genie?
Hey, Al, have you been putting on weight? Al, of course. What am I saying? You're living at the palace now. Aladdin. Jasmine.
Very lively animation they gave the Genie here.
I was hearing the squeaky teen voice for a second there.
Tell me, am I being a pest? Just a big blue pest? Oh, who cares, Al? I'm just so glad to see you.
Genie.
Genie, are you dumb?
Just unintentionally helpful.
Make a fool out of me.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Time for Plan B. I'm finishing you mugs off right now.
Oh.
Alright. We get the Volcanic Lord and the Blizzard Lord as our bosses here.
Oh, so no Jafar summon, huh? That's disappointing.
No.
It's over.
Whoa, that was cool.
Yeah, so these guys are, like I mentioned before, with like fire and ice being weaknesses to each other in this game. These two are kind of weak to each other, so they can start up these attacks that you do the reaction command against, and you're kind of supposed to knock them into each other, and then that'll stun them. I missed there with the Blizzard Lord.
You know, if I had a nickel for every fire and ice twin boss in a desert environment that could hurt each other, I'd have 2 nickels because of, well, Twin Rova from Ocarina of Time.
Yep. And there we have level 4 of Wisdom. So yes, the little Heartless that these guys spit out when you do enough damage to them do count. And so now that we have number 4, let's see here. Valor, or Wisdom form gets MP Raid, which I renamed to MP Siphon. So that's giving you MP every time you take a hit.
Nice. Say, if you reflect a hit, do you get the MP Siphon or not?
No, it's only when you take damage.
Okay.
It's your consolation prize.
I was wondering if there was like some kind of like feeding scum thing you could do, but I guess not. I like these guys' designs.
They're pretty cool, yeah. So their reaction command is, you'll see that it's Firaza and Blizzaza, and in the original game that was Firagun and Blizzagun, like I was talking about with the 4th tier spells before. So this is one of the more visible ways that the 4th tier spells appear in Kingdom Hearts 2, so that was one of my focuses. All right.
So I know there's more than 2 forms. What?
Hey, friends, you want to see a dead body? So
I was just about to say, I know there's more than 2 forms. I wonder how you summon them.
This is anti-form. This is kind of your restraining bolt on the drive form system. It's meant to punish you for overusing them. So anti-form is based on a hidden value, a hidden anti-point counter. The game never mentions this. Every time you go into a drive form, it increments it by 1. And then it rolls a die to see if you're going to go into anti-form instead. If the number is like below 4, it's a 0% chance. 5 to 9, 10% chance. 10 or higher, 25% chance.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the points go down by 10 when you actually go into anti-form.
Nice. So are there more than 2 normal forms?
Yes, there are. There's more. We'll be getting them before long. Yeah, anti-form is a pseudo-drive form. Actually, if you remember those mirrors in Yensid's tower, one of them talked about you being overwhelmed by the power of darkness. That was anti-form.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's kind of like you're building up darkness and then expending it all.
Ha. When Riku does it, when Sora does it, nobody bats an eye. But when Riku does it, suddenly everybody loses their minds.
Well, Riku can control it. Sora, you saw him; he was like feral.
Oh, that's true. But he controlled it enough not to like kill Donald.
When you go into anti-form, both of your companions, your party members, whoever they are, disappear.
Oh.
It's just like how Donald or Goofy disappear when you're in Wisdom or Valor. Unlocking a new form will reset the anti-points to 0 so that you have a couple of times to use the new form before it goes into anti-form. So you don't think that like the new form is anti-form or anything.
Gotcha.
And since anti-form causes both your party members to leave, you can't do it if one of them is knocked out or otherwise temporarily unavailable.
Okay.
Activating a form outside of combat or during a boss with a guest character like Hercules has 0 chance of activating anti-form, but will increment the counter.
Gotcha.
Anti-form was designed to be powerful but troublesome. It can stun lock enemies like nobody's business, but it has no finishing moves, which means it's impossible to kill bosses with it.
Oh.
And B, it is impossible to gain life through any means in anti-form. Just like with Valor, you have no access to your magic, you can't use items, and you can't even pick up HP orbs.
Well, it looks like there's no consequence for grabbing gems now.
Yeah. Oh, and if you use anti-form and then the battle is over and you're out of it, it gives you an option to revert so that you don't have to sit around and wait for anti-form to expire. So that was a very smart anti-frustration feature. Every hit that you land in anti-form decreases the amount of time you spend in it.
Haha. I mean, what's the harm? Oh, I mean, like, what's the harm in letting Donald have this? Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, okay.
Yep, we're doing this again. Let's see, what else about anti-form? Oh yeah, whenever you go into anti-form and you come back out, your drive gauges will be reduced to 0. So that can be kind of annoying. Lore-wise, Nomura hasn't given too much insight into anti-form, but has said that the fact that Sora became a Heartless in KH1 is involved in why anti-form is a thing.
Makes sense. Because it really does look like Heartless Zora. Sora?
Sora? What is it? I think it's time for us
Technically,
to go.
anti-form kind of has a growth ability, but not really. You can press square to do this thing called anti-glide, where you sort of swirl around enemies, but it doesn't get added to your thing. It doesn't get upgraded or anything. I think in PS2 it had attached to it... Oh, we got the Lamp Charm, so Genie Summon works very differently now. it had no experience attached to it, but that prevents you from gaining any experience. And final mix, if you choose critical mode, you can equip no experience, and that's how you get level 1 runs.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, look.
Roasted dog coming soon.
So I'm not sure how Pluto got here, but...
I'm not sure how Pluto gets anywhere.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was Axel.
Speaking of which, where is here?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, and Pluto is once again voiced by Bill Farmer.
Maybe waiting isn't good enough.
Hi, Kairi.
Exactly. If you have a dream, don't wait. Act.
Axel.
Life's little rules. You got it memorized?
Who are you?
Axel. I happen to be an acquaintance of Sora's. Why don't we go see him?
Sora?
I'm getting Riku flashbacks.
With the outstretched hand, yeah.
You know, those zippers on her clothes, I'm not sure they make sense.
There's a lot of zippers in Nomura art that don't make sense. I mean, have you seen Donald's hat?
That's true. I need to take a better look at that. And Pete's? Well, honestly, Pete's could be kind of handy.
Kairi. You and I both miss someone we care about. Hey, I feel like we're friends already.
And I feel like you've kept me hostage for some reason.
You're not acting very friendly.
Well, he hasn't taken her yet. He's just being sort of menacing.
Oh, I had a joke. I was implying another kind of joke. Where are we,
What is
Pluto?
this place?
What the heck?
Yeah,
A
door
light
to light,
portal?
perhaps?
So being a Princess of Heart, she's... Whoa. She's got to be, like, special magic in some way, right?
Yeah,
Well-
but I'm sure she can't control it.
Oh, hey, we're in...
We're in Twilight Town.
Yeah.
What? You and that dog came flying out of a hole in the wall. You nearly gave us heart attacks.
That's fun, isn't it?
That is fun.
And that's the first time we've seen Twilight Town in a long time.
Hey, I know where that is.
And look, we can head back to Twilight Town now.
Yep, I can see it. It's back again.
So you say she can't control it, but I'm curious... Well, I do know some stuff that happens later, so we'll have to see how that goes. Whoop,
Oh yeah, there's that warp again.
that's handy.
So yeah, we've finally unlocked Twilight Town once again. I'm trying to remember. I can't, off the top of my head, I don't remember if I go there immediately next time or not. Actually, I think I do. But yeah, so just jumping right back into Agrabah real quick here. You can see we have the genie summoned now. I'm not going to be using him immediately, but yeah, he works completely differently from how he does in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh, yeah. I gotta show you between this part and next part the insane exploit you can do with him.
Oh yeah, so Anti-Form has a really fun hanging from ledge animation.
Yeah,
where,
I was hoping I'd remember to bring that up. Nice.
Yeah, where he, instead of hanging on from the ledge with his arm, he instead hangs inverted from his foot.
Yeah.
Really cool. So, some things in here in the treasure room that we couldn't get before since it just went straight into a scripted fight. And here we have the first of the Mushroom 13.
That's funny. I didn't know that was a thing at all.
So this is a new thing added in Final Mix. Basically, they... Remember those minigame Heartless from Kingdom Hearts 1? This is 2's version of it. Oh yeah, you can see on the left there, that's a refined feature showing your form level.
Nice.
So this is a great way to grind out Valor form.
Okay, cool.
So the Mushroom 13 are all themed after different organization members.
Who's this
and they
one?
have... This one is Lexius. Since this is Mushroom number 5, and you can... The idea is to complete their little mini games, and they give you Final Mix exclusive synthesis items, and you get an exclusive Keyblade if you can complete all of the Mushroom 13. And they are extraordinarily... Some of them are easy, but some of them are just the worst. But yeah, we'll have to talk about that a little bit more next time on Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix.